Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Beast.
So today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist.
So today we're jumping back into the Fullmetal Alchemist Season 1, Episode 31, the 520 Cens Promise. Let's get right into it.
That's it.
Action. Vengeance. And blood.
Vengeance, huh? Marcoh must have told him about his role in Ishvalan.
Whose dog was that in?
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, did he take a Chimera with him?
Imagine he turned Marcoh into a Chimera.
Or maybe he used the Chimera to put into Marcoh's clothes so he could take Marcoh and find out what's going on.
I don't
We
think
saw the
Marcoh's
leg and the
dead.
arm.
Yeah, we did last episode. I just don't believe Scar would have done that.
Yours basically hired you to be his hostage.
Pretty much.
Insane.
Will you be all right?
Well, it's all in how you look at it, I guess. This close to him, it just means I'll have a better chance to kill him in his sleep.
Ooh, Jesus.
Tell the colonel that Scar is back.
Sure thing, no problem.
like you said, I'm gonna go pick up some milk. Sure thing, no problem.
Right.
Hey, Lieutenant. Thanks for telling me about Ishvalan.
Somebody.
Black
gotta tell you the truth.
Hayate.
They say an alchemist is one who seeks after the truth. And yet, I knew nothing about what happened in Ishvalan.
You think the colonel's concerned about what happens after he
They're
gets
good
what
at
he
hiding.
wants?
You know?
Like somebody's gonna come out from under that water.
What are you
Right.
gonna do when you get your real body back? I mean, afterwards.
I really want to eat some of Winry's apple pie.
And misuse his quiche.
And what about you?
I'm gonna marry Winry.
I guess the first
Is
thing,
that-
I'll make
that's
some
right.
courtesy calls. Let Granny and our teacher know we're all right.
Yeah, of course. I
God.
know things are rough right now, but I'm starting to cheer up.
That's all I was.
Hope. You know how our
Seeing
alchemy
the
wouldn't work
father.
when we were under central command.
Okay.
Guess what? It wasn't working above ground either.
What about Scar and that girl?
They were the only ones who could use it.
Well, if that's
The
the
alchemist
case,
street's a little
they're
different.
doing something different. Something with their alchemy we don't know about.
And you guys are incredible.
Ninja's gone? The little obnoxious girl left.
No. She was
I
looking
think
for
she's
you.
looking for Al.
We don't have any clue.
Watch the waiter stomping.
But we do have a clue, Al.
What do pandas eat? Like, what are you thinking?
I brought you some dumbbells, bro.
Oh, come on. Couldn't you have just gotten me some magazines with girls in them?
Girls were your downfall.
Leaving already?
That's it. With the magazines, you'd have been doing your own kind of slacking off.
Hold down the fort till we get back.
You eat up so you can grow big and strong.
Is that Hawkeye's dog?
Be good.
It looks like
Look
it.
after everyone. Oh, Officer Fallman.
They're all leaving.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've got to return something to the colonel first. You're being deployed to Southern Command, right?
Yes, sir. The opposite from you.
It's gonna be so cold. I always get the worst posts. Well, I've got to get moving.
I'm sure we'll meet again someday.
That's unfortunate.
Sorry for the interruption.
Right.
Everybody's got to see Mustang today, huh?
I've got intel that Scar is back on the prowl.
Things are gonna be tough without my bodyguard.
Watch the clips in the back,
Just
boy.
don't get killed.
You must be anxious, huh?
Maybe I picked the wrong person to side with after all.
Then go ahead and shoot me.
That's hilarious.
Me that you would.
See you later.
See you around.
Until then.
Try not to slack off too much.
Too much. That's hilarious.
Look at his whole office empty now.
My pawn. My bishop. My rook. My knight.
I doubt that I'm the brightest guy.
Is Hawkeye your queen?
And worst of all,
I'll follow you into hell.
She's
if you
your
want.
queen, bruh.
they've even taken my queen. But
You
I'm
the
still
king.
in checkmate.
There's a message in it.
Anyway.
Have you seen this cat? I'm trying to find the
Is that your drop?
That's
No,
not a
it looks
cat,
like
bro.
this. I promise it's not some weird.
Look at his picture compared to his
Yo.
picture. Oh,
Full metal.
get in.
Shingi's alchemy. Sounds promising. I'll ask around and let you know what I find. You owe me some money, so how about you cough it up?
Eyes on the road! 500 cents?
It was
520
520 cents! Don't con me.
I'm just not a penny pincher like you are.
I'm sorry, Colonel.
I promise to pay you back when you become Fuhrer.
Who told you?
Oh, I like the way you said that.
Hawkeye told me.
Go on and keep that money for now. But you will pay me back.
When that day comes, I'll borrow some more change. And pay that back when this country's a democracy. But when that day comes, I'm gonna ask to borrow even more money from you. Thanks for giving us a ride.
You're too long enough.
Fool. I pity the fool.
It's Roy! Well, I'll be damned. Long time.
It's a Roy.
How you holding up?
I'm barely holding up at all. I was hoping you could cheer me up. I just got out of the hospital. But I could use something special.
Ooh.
My pleasure.
Let's see. Get the gat.
What is this?
You have an outside call from a Madame Christmas in Central.
Oh?
He's calling in a
We
favor.
really shouldn't be giving out our secret line to civilians.
The ladies still come a-calling for my services.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? How dare you call yourself a member of the chosen clan?
Bruh.
Get out! I told you to stop! Your arm. You lost your arm.
You thought she was faking.
Grandfather.
Oh, grandfather.
You damn fool.
She had to do what she had to do, man. Fuhrer was coming for them.
Fun that I would introduce her to an automail engineer.
Oh, sick.
We decline. The enemy has now clearly seen Lanfan's face. We refuse to risk the life of your engineer friend.
That's even more noble than I thought it was.
Thank you.
You have my gratitude. What? Do I look like the kind of doctor that wants gratitude? Just clear out already. I'm not such a pushover that I'm gonna let you take my bed for an extra night. We don't have much time to find the prince, but he must return to Xing with the means for immortality. Let's go.
Wow, look at them. They look good in regular clothes.
Promise. I'll seek out the evil here.
Ling/greed. Or greed/Ling.
He's a greedling.
He's a greedling.
Dr. Knox.
Look at all them books.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What was he doing?
Oh my god.
I'll always be indebted to you.
Oh, he operated on the Ishvalians. What are all those bodies, babe?
Yeah. What do you want?
Good evening, Dad. Good to see you.
It's been a while.
And this is his son and his wife?
We were in the area, so we thought.
You sure have grown up. And you, looks like you've lost some weight.
I think both of us have.
I actually spent the last few days treating some live patients. It's absurd, huh?
Look how excited they got.
Picture me saving lives.
I know that you've been haunted by the things that you were ordered to do in Ishval. No matter what,
I knew it.
you never gave up on helping people.
You stubborn jackass. Come on in.
He's so crude.
And these guys cleaned up his place, no? A little bit.
I wonder.
Come on. Why don't we try to clean up a little before you can tell us not to?
I thought
If you actually
when
exist or not, God, but cut me
Lamfan and
some
them were
slack.
there. Oh, he's crying.
Please let me enjoy the happiness of having a cup of coffee with my family.
Wow. Gimli.
The battle is over.
How did the stone work out?
It lets you bypass the equivalent exchange to harness an immense power.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Now let's see. I guess this makes you the only ones who know that I'm in possession of this stone.
Traitor!
So they killed him. He's had a stone all this time you've been in jail? Kind of
Yeah, he just throws it up like freaking David Blaine whenever he wants to look at it. Watch him. Pretending to be a hostage.
Yes.
Back in it goes.
On your feet, Gimli. You must have some kind of big connections to avoid the death sentence. It makes me sick. What kind of political move is this? Letting a nut job like you out.
Watch him in his Michael suit. Smooth criminal.
You know, Warden, I appreciate you taking care of me.
Don't shake his hand. I said don't shake his hand. It's a bomb?
Don't do this to me! Gimli, please!
I thought you could give it to your kid or something. Farewell, Warden.
Bruh. Made y'all shit yourselves.
It's a Fullmetal Alchemist.
It's been a while, Gimli.
Is that Envy?
It's Envy.
We could use a little extra help.
My first day out of jail and I already have a job.
Lucky you.
You remember Dr. Marcoh?
Not that easy.
It appears he's escaped. Or we think he has.
The corpse, you mean?
One of the chimeras that we had watching over him has gone missing. He might have used the chimera in his place.
That's exactly what I said. Holy shit.
With an Ishvalan warrior known as Scar.
And Scar wants you.
Bro.
Considering you were the one responsible for the extermination and all.
It's inexcusable if I've let a survivor crawl out of my path of destruction.
Wow.
After you've nabbed Marcoh for us, there's a certain little town we'll be asking you to wipe off the map.
It's remarkable how cruel you are.
I don't know if that one's going to be enough for this job.
Are
You have more?
A new stone. Your cruelty's infinite.
You guys just leveled up in cruelty.
That was insane.
Marcoh knows what to do.
Told me there was something strange about this country's alchemy. Can you tell me what he meant?
That little girl was able to find us.
Do we have a new companion?
He created the Philosopher's Stone, and he killed my people to do it.
Philosopher's Stone? Immortality! Mr. Marcoh, how did you make it? I'm begging you to show me.
You don't want to know.
I can't.
No! Oh, he rearranged his face. Okay.
Bro, what a strategy.
Smash up his face. You could do that to your face too.
He's coming hunting for them though, you know what I'm
True
saying? So
he's not running from them.
They're
Right.
kind of running from him, and the tough ones are standing up until they get taken down, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And with his the line of bodies he's got on his resume, there's not too many standing up to him right now.
Fact.
Shit. Bruh.
Ooh,
Another awesome episode, man.
Man. So what's the plan now? What's the Colonel and Fullmetal gonna do?
What do you mean
where
about
are they off to now?
No, well, the Fullmetal, the Colonel dropped off Fullmetal and thing. I don't know where he dropped him off at, but like their conversation was.
Everyone's on the same page, basically.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the Ishvalan story.
That's crazy. This guy burnt off Marco's face so that he could be unrecognizable, so that he can take him to where his brother's notes are, and that this guy not only has the knowledge to create a Philosopher's Stone, but he's going to have the notes to be able to teach or to understand Chingy's alchemy.
That's it.
That's gonna, like, how much more powerful will he be? And now the thing is, even though he creates the stone, does Dr. Marcoh actually perform any alchemy, or is he just the most educated on the subject matter?
A hidden figure emerges from its disguise of innocence. Next time on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, is it true that ignorance is bliss? Or is it a freshly dug grave?
Wow. That's one hell of a statement.
That's gonna be wild, babe.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be wild.
And I mean, the intricacies of the connections in this show is like, everybody's it's so layered, you know what I'm saying? Winry's attached to Ed and Al, so every time they want to threaten Ed and Al, they just go right to Winry and their family. His father is a splitting image of father who is actually the leader of the Homunculi, which is actually which is actually has their seed deep rooted in the Central Command military, or in the military period. You know what I'm saying?
They're in the basement.
That like literally, it's like the seed of evil that grew out to be the Central Command. Like it's unbelievable. You have Hawkeye now, who's she's so deadly and so calm, so quiet. She's like Black Widow in Marvel. You know what I'm saying? She's got that perfectly calm, cool demeanor, and she never flinches. She never frets. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great comparison, actually.
Yeah, and the only time she ever really was when Lust had her on the rope there, and she was telling what's his face to get out of there. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's such a great world that they've created. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so intricate. One thing doesn't happen without there being a ripple effect throughout their society. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that was an awesome episode. And now the thing is, so we have these guys here, and we have Scar going to the north now with Yoki. I don't know what his name. I think his name might be Yoki, but the penciled mustache cat, and Mei Chang and Xiao Mei. But that's sick, and that's the thing. So like, because she could repair the skin, like the thing is, she didn't cauterize the wound because she actually healed it. The skin went back, and like we couldn't see the slice that he had anymore. Like there was no scar tissue left behind. So I'm interested to see like
how she heals,
reconstructs a face
with the lines still in it, with the whatever markings.
No. I want to see how she.
Like she could change his face completely. You mean?
Well, that's the thing. Like, because the thing is, okay, he did say you have the power to stop the bleeding.
The bleeding, yeah. Yeah. So I literally just stop the bleeding. So whatever scars are there.
I wonder, because the thing is also when he was being. When she healed him, there was, after she had repaired or at least repatched the skin. Yeah, that's it. Because he kind of burnt off the skin. In that situation, the skin was split, so she just had to merge it, you know? So I'm interested to see exactly how we control that. Because the thing is, what that leads to is, okay, can she create skin? Can she create tissue? Can she create bone?
Create a human?
There you go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, the way that the story is going, Al actually already has a body waiting for him. They just have to get back to that portal and make that soul connection. But like, it's incredible that like maybe Ed gets an arm and a leg back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
we were just talking about the reverse problem when we were talking about Cyberpunk, about the guy becoming less of an organic human and more of a cybernetic human, and now this is the reverse where these guys became, have their automail shit, and now they're trying to
get back their humanity.
Get back to their humanity. And that's one of the most interesting parts about this show, is that the Fullmetal Alchemist, although it is Brotherhood, it's such a human story. Like, one of the most poignant scenes was when Al was sitting there, and he's like, one of the first things I'm gonna do is eat Winry's apple pie, and then we're gonna go see Grandma and Winry because they're always so good to us. And he's like, they're just gonna smile, and they're gonna be smiling at us when they see us. They're just gonna be smiling when they see what we've accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was such a powerful moment, because like that is the whole point of this entire show.
They only became state alchemists to get closer to getting their bodies back.
Exactly. Because we remember the first episode, Colonel Mustang was like, you'll have access to undocumented research or like at least private research and all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? So despite all the Scar, Xiao Mei, Mei Chang, Automail, Winry, the grandmother, all this, the entire story is for these brothers to get back to their humanity, you know? And we can't wait to see if they get to that next destination. So, thank y'all for joining us for this latest episode of the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about this episode down in our comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon and check out our full-length uncut reaction, or stop by simply to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and the Beard, we're signing off until the next one.
Peace.